everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. When it came to the quarterback play in their matchup last week, there's no way to describe it other than ugly. Mistakes all over the place, a plethora of picks, and a loss. It's a performance this guy will be trying to put behind him very quickly. It's the Bills going up against the Dolphins.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking that time for Stills, and that'll bring up second down. The secondary, Charles, much maligned during the week. They didn't have their best game in the loss last week, but a nice play there.
Yeah, I just know what they went through last week. I mean, ever since that time, the pride was hurt. They kept getting reminded of it in the local media, had to watch it on tape, and, you know, the coaches just got after them. They came in ready to play.
He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Third down here.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Now, that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
And Thomas has it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice was...
And he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position.
And out come the Dolphins now. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And they're going to get this one up past the 25. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Buying time to his left, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And he finds Parker here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. His throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to...
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Partner, I know the ball security is preached like crazy, But every now and then, you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster, 5 interceptions in that loss. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Let's go!
Back to throw now on first down. Steps away to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll set up a throw, eluding the pressure right. And the Miami Dolphins are into the end zone. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And the pressure gets to him again. Matt Milano in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays.
Here we go!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 9 yards. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Breaks through the contact. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go!
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Let's go!
They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep here for Stills. It's caught inside the 25. So we've reached halftime, and no update from Larry this week. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He'll drop to throw, and they take him down. The Bills get to him. Shaq Lawson in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. The Dolphins on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. They'll drop to throw. And he finds Julius Thomas. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jerry Hughes in there to get him for a loss of 5.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He'll look to throw. Eluded, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Here we go.
They're going to look to throw. And it's caught by Parker. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A good pickup there at 22. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't say.
Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. They'll give him a yard on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And over the middle, this is Parker. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Parker. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. They'll look to throw here. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jay Bromley in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. But, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out